Hello and welcome to World of Tanks. I'm CabbageMechanic. With me as always is Local Velociraptor.
Hi, I'm Local Velociraptor, aka TragicLoss. Today, as you guys may have noticed, I am posting a link inside the chat. If you guys want to platoon with us, all you have to do is click the link, fill it out, make sure, and this is a question that I asked in the survey thing for you guys to enter your information. Go ahead, go into your settings, make sure you turn this setting off. If you join the queue and you don't have that off, I'm just gonna assume you're a liar. Anyways.
Oh, okay. Also, we will be playing on our sheriff accounts today, so if you want to jump into the countdown with us, we will be giving away lots of gold, because we both die pretty much every game.
Yes.
And we also, it's a great day to request weird tanks. If you've been wanting to watch us play a specific time, this is the day to ask us. We have all the tech tree tanks, and we can show them off probably poorly for you.
We also have our nice wheel of choosing what nation we're gonna play, so we're gonna go ahead and spin that. We're gonna see what
of nationality.
Yes, so essentially, I'm gonna start inviting people. Whatever tier you pick, that's the tier, and then whatever nation shows up here, that's the nation we will play. Please do make sure that you turn that setting off inside your game client, else I can't invite you because unfortunately I am not your friends on our game. So first up we have Sarah A. Hassan. Sarah, please make sure you have that setting turned off. I am currently sending you an invite. So currently they requested a tier 8, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to pick a tier 8 Russian tank.
Okay.
So, oops, that is the wrong
Thank you to Domo Sapien, who is moderating all 3 chats for us, and what's going on?
So apparently we're having a little bit of issues.
Mine's not flickering, I'll switch.
All right. We're also going to get rid of, or make me show up, but also turn off.
There we go.
We're gonna remove that.
Shout outs to
cool.
Jimmy, NSX, Ort, all you guys who stopped by, our regular viewers. We appreciate you guys.
Alright, Sarah, please make sure I'm sending you an invite in game. I tried inviting you, but you haven't joined the platoon. Invite out.
Ian Widows asks, will you buff the AMX CDC as you are buffing the AMX 30B? At this time, I don't have any news about CDC buffs, but I strongly suspect it will be balanced at some point.
Now it's stable.
Cheers.
Mine's stable. Cool.
Technical issues solved.
Yeah. Alright.
Cool. So I do think the CDC will get buffed. I don't know when. It's not going to be at the same time as the 30B as far as I'm aware right now. Because the 30B is already on the
Sarah,
super test.
are you in chat? I'm trying to send you an invite. You also haven't answered me in game, so we may go to the next person. All right, we're gonna go to the next person, and then we'll wait on Sarah. We'll invite NSX. You're invited. We'll see if we get. So streamer's choice. We'll stick with the tier 8. Russians, why not? I will play. What will I play?
Tier 8 Russians, you said?
Yes, tier 8 Russians.
I
guess I'll play my ISU 130. Why not? Why not? Anyways, guys, so you guys can't see it on my shirt yet, or you kind of did. So we have these really awesome t-shirts that we're going to be selling on the Amazon store.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Do we have a link?
Wow. We may have a link. We're gonna have to wait for our amazing Domo Sapien to post the link in chat.
I didn't wear mine today, but you can order them in different colors.
Yeah, so there's the orange and blue, which is the one that I'm wearing, and then there's the white one. They also come in different color of the shirts, so not just the coloring on the
it's got like a
ink.
Gray-blue look on the camera, but it is white in real life. But we have this design and a few others. We're going to be getting some more up there soon. So check it out if you are interested in wearing some tank-related clothing. And also, I think Klaus has a new shirt that he's got a bonus code on. So if you're a Klaus Kellerman fan, go check that out. I think he's got an ammo rack shirt with a what does it say? No more fun for you, I think, on it. It's pretty good.
Yes. Is it NA server? Yes, we are on the NA server. Hey Doma, what's up? Nice.
Doma, you might want to catch that Facebook message real quick.
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. We're waiting on Cabbage to ready up, and once he's ready it up, we're gonna go ahead and hop into game. We're gonna be talking about some of the things that are going on this week. So currently, let's do accounting first.
Sure thing.
So
you want to make me, because you're the lead.
1. Make you the commander. 1. Go.
We all.
Oh God. Ready up.
Ready.
All right, go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
It was close. It was close.
Fine.
All right.
So.
No one wants that yet.
Things that are going on this week. We still have Fire or Ice going on. That ends May 3rd. So you guys have about, I'd say, just over a week, or just under a week. No, just over a week to be able to finish those missions. We also have Tank Mastery, which ends tomorrow. Currently, the tanks that are ongoing until tomorrow are the LTTB, the TVP V2 Concept, the Churchill 7, and the Samoa Sao 40. So
I want to take a poll on how to pronounce that tank.
Which
I've
one?
heard Samoa, Samoa, Samoa.
See,
that's probably that's French, right? So it's probably Samoa.
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 See, I pronounce
you gotta say it with some
Samoa
arrogance.
because those are cookies.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So.
look at my tiny map. Okay,
Why is
so
your map so
we got Encounter.
Are you trying to undercompensate?
No, I just don't think I've played this account on this PC before.
Boy. Alright, so we are somewhat attacking. Bros Mario says, is the Tier 7 American Scorpion getting fixed? The window on the gun shield has a hitbox and it's not fun getting shot there. Other tanks are fine. I put my money into it and want it to be worth it. That might be interesting.
Yeah,
like
I'm actually I'm interested in checking that out.
Yeah, submit a replay. Go into a training room, and if you can submit a replay or submit a video evidence, that would be great. Just submit it to our CS department under the feedback and suggestions. That way we can look at it. That isn't fun to have a window that gets hit. So.
Yep. Lorix Gaming asked if the CDC would get an armor buff. I don't know what the buffs to the CDC would entail when and if they come. I suspect because of the role of the vehicle that buffs would focus on making it a better mobile medium scout flanker, which so probably not. Maybe a little bit of a turret armor buff.
Yeah, maybe turret armor
but
plus.
I mean, it's a paper tank.
Slightly higher DPM, maybe.
Paper armor. Yeah, I just don't think the armor would be the thing that got buffed on the CDC.
It needs to really be able to peek fast and fire. That's what I think. Well, we do have separate nations. What?
Matthew on Facebook says, money-hungry wargaming with no new ideas.
Oh.
I think we've actually had some pretty cool new ideas recently.
Frontline is pretty great. I like that.
As far as money-hungry, I mean, we are a business, so in as much as any business is money-hungry, sure, I guess. That's a fair...
When are you streaming on the EU server? Unfortunately, we are the NA team, and so in general... we try to stay on the NA server.
We go on the EU occasionally, see what's going on over there, but yeah, you will want to go to the World of Tanks EU, their Twitch channel, if you're... Where's that asked from?
That was asked on YouTube.
YouTube, so it's going to be this channel is World of Tanks North America. The World of Tanks EU team, I'm sure, would be happy to have you check out their streams. Their Twitch channel, of course, being World of Tanks Europe. And we have, Felon and Ikibu and all those cool guys over there.
Okay. If the AMX CDC doesn't get a buff, would it be a light tank soon? I don't think so. I don't think we've often changed... I think the only tank that has ever changed classes was probably the T-30 from a heavy tank to a tank destroyer. That might be the only tank that was ever changed classes.
If there was another one, let us know. That is the only one that I remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Would you play with me if I'm tier 5? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll play any tier.
Yeah, so we're currently on Sheriff accounts, so we have every tank in the game. So if you have a tier that you want to play, awesome. Just sign up in the... Oh my god, I'm just getting completely wrecked by...
It's okay, I just shot straight into a gun that like I aimed there for some reason.
There's the even 90. Oop, alright.
Wow, the IS-3 is awesome.
Does your science teacher drink giant's milk?
T18 went from TD to SPG.
Nice.
That's right. Good catch, detective. Good detective work.
Dang,
Forgot about that.
Yeah, that was.
That was one of the original
while ago.
original seal clubbing tanks that got nerfed.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, T82 as well. So the T18 and the T82, I believe, are the two other tanks. They're so low tier, I didn't even think about them, honestly. So, you know, fantastic. Oh. Good ear/brain.
So. Ear/brain.
I have no brain right now, so.
Well, do you have an ear/brain?
No, not really.
Lorex says, I'm in school, but I have free time because I've done everything in my grade. Are you proud of me? Yeah, of course. Keep it up. Keep killing it in school.
Good job. Proud of you. Oh, I no longer have a PC. I've been playing Blitz on my phone. It's not fun having my tier 9 anymore, even though this count is linked. So, they're completely different games. World of Tanks PC and World of Tanks Blitz. Oh, no. So unfortunately, there's no way to transfer information between console, PC, and mobile, unfortunately.
Yeah, and you know, there's no Van Helsing tank with 2 gun barrels in the PC version either.
I tried.
Or the Dracula, which is a very good CDC. Actually, we were talking about CDC buffs.
Might we see some changes to the Firefly or the Firefly VC? Compared to the premium, the regular Firefly doesn't have any upsides aside from a few patches of extra armor and slightly better PW?
Power to weight ratio.
Power to weight. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Please heal your crew. I tried. That didn't help me much, honestly. Oh, never mind. Yep. Anyway, so we're about to finish this. NSX is carrying us to the win, or actually this is Cabbage. Cabbage is carrying us to the win. Amazing, awesome. Up next, after NSX, hopefully Sarah A. Hassan is in-game and ready to platoon with us. Otherwise, we have Pikel up next, and then Duke Wolf and Ozlanuk. So if that is any of you guys, please, okay, alright, I will add you as a friend. Thank you, NSX, for the platoon. I appreciate it. I can't kick him out.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the game, NSX. Good game. William on Facebook asked, wasn't there some talk in a dev chat about DirectX 12 coming to the game? Supposed to go live in April or May, basically along the lines of what WoW did with Windows 7 computers. I'm not familiar with that, William. It's possible that it was mentioned in a dev chat, but I am not familiar with. Oh, your name is Pickle! Rollout.
Oh! So these are the people who are up next. If you see your name, please make sure that you have invite from friends turned off. So we are playing Swedish tanks next, and that would be Swedish tier 8.
Chris on YouTube says, do you think that Wargaming will make wheeled tanks a separate class? It's not fair if a team has one and another does not on certain maps. So I'm not sure if they will ever be a second class. Probably not, but I will tell you that I know for a fact that we have the ability to assign vehicles secondary roles. Or weights. Or weights, and match them accordingly. For example, I think since 9.18, Matchmaker has matched like super heavy tanks together. Yeah. So like one team won't have all mouse, and the other team won't have all 277s or AMX 5100s or whatever. So I'm sure that we could make a secondary role for the light tank class that includes wheeled tanks.
There's also
that might be a solution there.
There's also a +/- discrepancy, I believe, in terms of. Do you want to make me a platoon leader or invite
Oh,
people.
you're telling me to invite this person.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm slow. Which one? The top one?
I mean,
Pickle?
they just Sarah just added me, so I can invite them.
Okay.
If you want to make me platoon leader. Because they didn't turn off the setting, possibly? There we go. Alright. Guys, please, right now, if you are in the platoon queue, just go into settings and turn this setting off. Make sure it is unchecked. Unchecked. Alright, we're going to invite to tactical unit. Awesome. And we are playing Swedish tier 8s.
Swedish tier 8s, huh?
Yes.
Not a lot of choices there.
Not a whole lot of choices.
I guess there's 5 on it now because of the Lancet, so...
Oh my goodness, we would love to have NA super testers.
I'm gonna bring the Lancet. Hello, Sarah. Thanks
Hello.
for stopping by. I'm
Sorry.
actually gonna put equipment on this real quick.
Alright, so Swedish tier 8s. Next up after would be Pickle, and Pickle gives streamer's choice to us. So that'll be kind of nice. Oh, you don't have a tier 8. Why did you pick tier 8?
Oh no, he said that earlier.
Whichever
okay. Tier is fine.
Alright, pick tier.
You need to unready so we can't, yeah. I think he mentioned that because he was coming from the EU server, or mains on the EU server, so he only has lower tiers on the NA server. No problem, we will play lower tier.
Yes, we will play lower tier Swedes.
And I think my chat has frozen again.
What will happen to the Progetto 65? What do you mean? How does one get into the platoon queue? Well, good question. All you have to do is join the queue here. Bam! There's the link. Awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna use the formidable T7 combat car.
Ooh, tier 2. Hey, you have to play Swede.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we rolled Swedish.
Okay. You rolled Swedish.
I rolled Swedish, which means we rolled Swedish.
I was just here.
And
minding my own business.
And you are now required to play.
Rolled something.
You're required to play by the rules of engagement.
My chat's
just I will make you the commander.
Which of course wipes out
oh no. All right. I will count in tier 2.
Hey, my chat's looking good.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. What? Wow. Talking about multitasking, you guys are underpaid.
Yeah, if you want to make friends, that's a good way to just lead with that with everyone you talk to,
yeah.
And it'll work pretty well. I think you'll find most people agree with that sentence.
Are there any changes coming to platoons? Not that we know of. I do know in the next patch, which is 1.5, if you have World of Tanks Premium, you will get a platoon bonus to, I believe, XP, but I'm not sure about. I think you also get it for credits as well.
Scrawford says, why only tier 8 and 10 for grand battles? Will other tiers be allowed to get into grand battles in the future? And what tier is too low for it? And I just kicked the cord.
Oh my goodness. It's fine, it's coming back. It's okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure if grand battles will ever be expanded lower. Tier 8 itself was actually a bit experimental and I think took a little while to get working right. As far as what tier would be too low, I mean, theoretically you could do any tier, I think, but I would imagine below like tier 4, the radio ranges would make it particularly obnoxious, and tanks at that speed or tanks at that level are, equipped with very short range communication equipment. Tank. I've never actually played this tank. I skipped straight to the tier 5 on the Swedish line because I'm rude.
Because you're rude?
Apparently.
Well, dang. So someone asked, are you able to buy bonds with real money? No.
So that will become a bit more questionable in the next patch. As of right now, no. However, when World of Tanks Premium Time, which is the new Premium Time, we're calling the old Premium Time
Wargaming Premium. Dang!
Wargaming Premium Time. You will be able to get missions to earn bonds, which some people have described as pay to win because you can't get bonds other ways. However, next month we are also rolling out an event, and future we will have missions where everyone can earn bonds by completing the missions or event stages.
Yes.
So you can't just buy any amount of bonds with money. If you have a World of Tanks Premium account, in the next patch, you will be able to earn bonds via missions. And again, you will have, if you're a free-to-play player, we still love you. You're going to have more ways to earn bonds in the future.
Yeah.
Someone had a question, is there any chance of the German medium line getting some love or buffs in the future? So the Leopard is getting some changes. Some people don't view them as buffs quite yet that are on the super test right now. And I definitely, the E50 line, or the E50M at least, will definitely be getting some buffs. And yes, I think it's very likely that the rest of the German mediums will also receive some love. I know the Indian Panzer could probably use a little help. The Panther II is a bit rough, and my personal favorite, my first premium tank, the Panther 88, just really needs something to help, so I certainly hope so. Let's see.
Okay.
Josh says, please give the Panthers some love. Yeah, right? I will say the Panther 1 and the Tier 6 are actually okay. The DPM and the range and the penetration is pretty solid. But the Panther 2 is, oof, it's a big oof. And Panther 88 is a big oof.
Yeah. Alright, I need to refresh my chat. Because mine is also not going now.
Old Wolf says that he's saving his bonds for tanks. Good decision. As we have mentioned before, there is going to be a bond store.
Oh god!
You are going to be able to
scary.
buy tanks. You got Panzer 1C as well.
Yeah, I did.
You are going to be able to buy tanks like
the same Panzer?
I believe we said
that might have been the same Panzer 1C.
The Death Star and a few other removed
we
vehicles.
Are going back to garage. Up next we
Crypt
have Pickle.
Cryptic
Said streamer's choice.
Okay, I'll get Pickle.
Okay.
So Cryptic Shock just said, can the E100 get EBR tires added to its turret?
Oh my gosh.
If you don't get the joke is that the tires are, of course, invulnerable, or they get hit and they just get slowed down, but not really.
What?
And so the solution to the E100's balance issues is to cover those big meaty cheeks that get penetrated with EBR tire or wheels.
How many bonds will tanks cost? My guess is about probably over 6K.
Thanks for the game,
That's my
Sarah.
guess.
We are going to invite someone else.
Pickle.
I have invited Pickle.
Okay. Pickle. Pickle.
I'm inviting again just in case because it was full last
Pickle,
time.
if you are in chat, there we go. Alright, so they said... see ya.
Josh says, how many bonds will tanks cost? I'm not sure right now, Josh.
Probably more than 6K.
Probably,
is my guess.
Probably a lot.
Alright, so streamer's choice. So we are going to go for a nice wheel spin. Let's see what we get. Hey, it's fun. We get to play Japanese tanks. Alright, pick a tier.
Tank Commander said, hey Cabbage and Tragic, it's me again.
Hello!
Have you seen Jingle's video on his kitten Akazuki? It just came out today, and I got a like from him in my comment. Oh, cool. Congratulations. Jingles is a cool guy. And I have been seeing a lot of pictures of that kitten because Rita has been posting them on Twitter constantly. And the kitten is, in fact, extremely adorable. And by all accounts, extremely precocious. But I'll have to check out the video. I haven't seen that yet. But I'll keep an eye out for your comment, Tank Commander.
Tier 5. Alright. So, guys, you guys don't have to follow us when we do the the nation, but it also makes it really fun. So if you guys want to follow what nation we pick,
oh, that's right. I
it.
have to play Japanese.
Yes. Hey, it's fun. We get to try new and exciting things.
I literally never play the Japanese heavies, so I'll give it a shot.
Alright. I'm going to
you kids and your gosh darn anime tanks.
Load some nice-o Heichi. We'll see how this goes. Alright. We're gonna do a count in, so count in, tier 5, get ready. I haven't played in a couple years. Are my tier 10s still available? Yes.
Viable.
Viable. American and Russian?
Depends on which ones.
Yeah.
The T175 is not in a great place right now.
3,
if it's Russian, it's probably
2,
fine. Unless it's KV4.
1, go.
KV4, Object 268.
IS4 is actually
right
pretty, like,
or
it's
IS4,
still in the meta. which is nice. So, how do you adjust sniper scope zoom when playing on a laptop?
Same way you do on a desktop?
With laptops, if you have a touchpad, I think it's 2-finger up and down zoom. I would recommend that you get a plug-in mouse, please.
USB mouse.
Because you don't want to accidentally shoot your teammates while you're trying to zoom. Any progress with the new player experience? I would like to get my granddaughter into the game, but it leaves a lot to desire.
Sorry, what was the first part?
Is any progress on the new player experience?
Okay. You know, we offer a lot in the way of guides and information. It is a really hard game to get over that initial cliff of understanding. We are working on improving the Tank Academy. Gosh, what are we even calling the tutorial program right now? I've forgotten.
Oh, I don't even know anymore. We've changed it so many times.
It is being worked on. It's better than it was. That's a relative term, though. Is what I would say.
Let's see. You keep kicking.
I'm sorry.
The wire.
I have long legs.
Did you guys watch the Klaus Kellerman tank change video? Which one?
I did. Yep.
Which one? I saw the one that he posted like a couple days ago.
He posted one yesterday about the medium tank changes, and then today a larger one about Russian tanks versus other tanks in general. I understand a lot of his frustration. He's not completely right about everything, but he's mostly right about several things.
Can you transport tanks that you have on the test server onto the EU server next update? No, sorry. The way that the test server works is it takes a snapshot of your live server account and puts it into the test server. You will not be able to get tanks from the test server onto the live server because we just gift you a lot of stuff on the test server so you can test stuff out.
Yeah, which is also what leads to everyone shooting gold all the time.
This tank is so slow.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Alright, well,
it's quite slow.
I gotta reload.
Hey, H. Nyland is back.
How does it work with account selling? Sometimes I meet players with good stats with a camp in the back like bots, and some even say that they bought it. Report them, and we can look into it. That's all I can say.
Who bought what?
Some people are buying tank accounts.
Oh, yeah, it does. People do sell that. It is against the TOS, and if we find out that you sold an account or bought an account, that account will be banned. So, if you are opposed to having your account banned, I recommend not buying it.
Oof. We have a T-67 kind of... Ooh, that's an SU-85.
Yeah, I took a pot shot at it, but I'm getting artillery an awful lot.
Whack. How hard is it to get a job at Wargaming? It took me...
I mean, it depends.
2 years and 3 applications?
It depends entirely on what your background is and
your
the job you're trying to get, and it can be extremely easy if you're somebody who's recruited for a position of need. It can be extremely difficult if you don't have any experience or relevant skills. So we do have, if you go to wargaming.com/careers, you can find our job listings and see if there's anything you might be up for. We do have offices all around the world and somewhat around the country, not all around the country. Obviously there's no more...
There's some continents that we aren't on.
San Francisco office. Yeah, we're not on Antarctica.
Oh, there's a Lef. Hello, Lef. Oh, there's a Lef and there's an M41.
Yeah, nothing like being in
a
Japanese heavy against a Lef. That's a good time. But we're winning with our superior dart.
Yes, ow, that was the Lef.
No,
Unicorn diarrhea has killed me.
Well.
No judgment there. All right, we're gonna watch you.
Tank Commander says, can you read that?
Tank Commander says, made a video on this. One of the ships at the naval park near me, the USS The Sullivans, is in need of repairs. It is one of 4 Fletcher-class destroyers left. I do hope you will check it out, and thumbs up. Awesome. We'll definitely check it out. Send a... which platform are you on?
YouTube.
You are on YouTube. I mean, send me a message in-game with a link to your video.
It's definitely more relevant to warships, so we'd be happy to pass it on to them.
Hey, Floofy, how are you? Hopefully you're doing great. Is there an Australian office of wargaming? Yes, there is, actually.
It's in Sydney.
The left.
There is.
Go for it,
go!
go!
I want the kill! Oh! Left kill!
Alrighty. Yes, there is an Australian branch. Floofy said something, but I missed it.
Our Australian branch it's a bit small, and they have a lot of specialized stuff. They do a lot of our stuff with VR. For those of you who haven't seen, or AR, sorry, not VR. We've been doing a lot of cool work with augmented reality. We brought a table to TwitchCon last year where using a phone or tablet, you can point at a flat surface that gets registered in the AR program and play 3D video from actual World of Tanks replays.
You have a tiny gun.
A wee little stubby thing, but it does the job.
Anyways, so I don't necessarily hate Artie. I just get frustrated with it, which is fine. I was playing a slow, heavy tank with lots of armor.
I have feelings.
When employees celebrate and high five after a toxic premium tank is destroyed.
There is an office in Baltimore. I believe the Baltimore office is essentially a secondary office linked to the Chicago office. So I think most of their work is on console.
Will we get a new frontline map next episode or next? I think it's coming this year?
There won't be a new map. We don't know. We're trying to get it out before the end of this year. We don't know if it definitely will be.
Ooh, another blueprint.
However, the next episode will have some balance changes. So thanks, Pikel. We appreciate
Much appreciated.
It.
We're gonna do another wheel spin. Up next after Pikel, we have Duke Wolf 2.
Duke Wolf.
All right.
Sending an invite shortly, Duke Wolf.
Tier 6 Japanese. Alrighty. We got Japanese heavies again. Alright. Gonna go ahead and... Right,
Alexander says, I killed both of you in the tier 2 match, but only got 250 gold, not 500.
Yeah.
So the mission is only completable once a game, so you will only get 250 if you destroy it, sadly. But congratulations for getting both of us, regardless.
Sorry. Alright, Duke Wolf, hopefully you're around. How do you get so many blueprints? Play a lot. Is there going to be another tour this year? No, but we would like to go to Aquino.
We are going to Aquino. Aquino Tank Fest in June.
And
Conneaut D-Day. Conneaut is about an hour outside of Cleveland, I believe.
Yes.
We're going to be there in August for their big D-Day event. I don't know why their D-Day event is in August. They probably have a very good reason for it that I don't know. But we will be there in force for sure. And there are a few other smaller things, more local and that just aren't confirmed yet.
Yeah.
But 100% we will be at Aquino Tank Weekend near Toronto, and we will be at Conneaut D-Day near Cleveland.
Tank Commander, if you have the link, send it to me in-game. Just send me the link in-game, and I'll be able to click on it.
Let's see. Sending the invite to Duke Wolf again.
Duke Wolf, are you around? Duke Wolf 2. If you're not, we're gonna go to the next person after ya. You guys need to come back to the big red one at Cantigny Park so I don't have to travel. That would probably be a console thing. I do remember they did a event there. Not sure. Duke Wolf, do you want to send him a message in-game?
I will shoot him one more.
Did they do a video for Remembrance Day event in Oshawa? I don't actually know, but I do know we did a Remembrance Day video, I believe either last year or the year before that. Bros Mario says, CabbageMechanic, you have a nice beard. Can I borrow it?
Oof. Depends on what you need it for, I guess, you know. I don't think Duke Wolf is around at the moment, sadly, so we're going to have to move on to our next one. But I thank you. I actually feel kind of ashamed because I haven't trimmed it in a few weeks. I usually get at least one trim a week.
Also, Nuke wants us to play tier 5, so we can drop back into the
Does that mean we can reroll the nationality?
Huh? No. We have to stick with the nationality.
Invite sent to Oslanuk. There you go.
Awesome. Alright, we're gonna play tier 5s. So Oslanuk chose tier 5. They are from YouTube. So Duke Wolf is also from YouTube. Duke Wolf on YouTube. Please make sure you have the invite from friends turned off.
We'll circle back if you let us know that you're back.
Tier 5. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom.
Awesome.
Beard is what makes a man a man. Not true, Bros Mario. Taking responsibility for your life and your family.
Some balance changes for Frontline. Care to elaborate?
So the best place to find it, because I'm going to get it wrong off the top of my head, is the article that the worldoftanks.asia news portal posted, because they tested them on the Asian server last month. I'm not sure if the changes will be identical, but they're probably going to be pretty close, if not identical. So I think Domo might be able to pull that up and post it for you. If you would, please, Domo. But also you can go to the worldoftanks.asia portal and control F frontline, you'll find it.
When is tier 7 getting some love? So, over the course of the next year plus, we're going to be reworking essentially all of the tiers. Currently, we have the Kranbang, which is getting reworked, I believe, in the next patch.
The Swedish Heavies, the idea of the Swedish Heavy autoloaders for 8 to 10 is getting redone.
Oh, wow.
They're going to have
this map.
one less shell, but a slower reload, I believe, is the trade-off. There's a couple other changes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one
oh,
more
we have
shell
Craig 44. Actually, no.
Damn, same side. TKing us will not give you the bounty gold, just so you know.
Yeah. TK is not good. Alright, so Tank Commander. Domo, do you mind grabbing that link and sending it to me in Teams? That would be awesome.
Cool, Tank Commander. Looking forward to seeing you at Conneaut.
How about increasing the size in your general chat text box? What?
I would rather make general chat smaller, personally.
Yeah. Why don't you guys play the Death Star? Because we're going by nation and tier of the choices of the spin wheel and the tier that the platoon mate chooses. So whoever we're platooning with gets to pick the tier, while our spin wheel chooses the nation for us. Why can't artillery platoon like the go-karts? Because we removed artillery platoons a while back.
Gosh.
I believe so.
That feeling when you hit somebody with the dirt gun and realize you loaded AP?
Oh no. Oh no, I also have AP loaded.
That's the problem with the sheriff account.
Yarp. For sure. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm sad that I'm on EU server. I would love to play with you or kill you for gold. Make an NA account. We'll play with you even if it is tier 1. We try not to discriminate.
But wouldn't have the gold for his main account, though.
That's true.
If he played this.
You would not get the gold for your main account.
Man, this is a rough... I haven't played Wide Park in a while, and
I know, right?
this middle hill here is really... All I can really do is like surf it.
I asked Domo to grab me the link because I'm not gonna watch it right now. I will watch it when I'm back at my desk, but I need to be able to hold on to that link. So Domo is a nice little bookmark for me.
You call it Domo bookmark.
Yeah. Domo saves.
Hey Badger, how's it going?
Oh man.
I think Deathman and Mad Mainer also popped in. Sure.
Oof! Oh man, that was a Hail Mary on that one. I shot him like across the map.
Oh, the Matilda. Oh, I'm gonna get chewed up by this Matilda.
Yeah, you are. Was that Matilda? Oh, right next to me.
3 column.
Alright, well.
Come on, Matilda, I want to waltz.
Well, I can't help you with that one. Asia frontline changes, question mark? Yeah, yes?
Stop it, Matilda! This Matilda knows I'm worth Sheriff Gold, I can tell.
Oof. I'm gonna push up on this keyboard. Oh god, there's a Churchill.
I really want to pop over the top and shoot the C-67, but
oh god. Oh my god, this view. Oh, there's... Oh, the Churchill's dead. Oh, sweet. Wait.
I would hope so.
Are you gonna come this way?
He was like 65 during World War II. I'm sorry, that was bad. Yeah, it was. No, Matilda, go away.
What tank should I play when I get the sheriff account for the clan spotlight? All of them.
Yeah, definitely. Play all the ones you wanted to play that the account has that you don't. Ah, KV1.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
Oh, I was the first one to go.
Yeah, you were.
Bummer for me.
You tried.
Ishva asks, okay, real question, why no Twitch drops for the tanks? Actually, that's something we're working on, Ishva.
Yeah.
We've been
asking for them.
we've been trying to.
For like months.
We do, we do have the care packages for Twitch.
Oh no.
That was, the care packages are a bit of our way of saying sorry for no Twitch drops. But it's something we're working on.
No, I wanted you to grab the link that the tank commander posted. But I will just copy and paste that there. I'm saving that for later so I can look at it. Let's see what Oslanak is doing.
My chat froze again, so...
Oh no, I'm seeing it. Did you nerf light tanks in frontline as a result of measured negative impact of wheeled vehicles? You're gonna ask that every single time?
Did we nerf night? Or is he
he's asking if we will.
Telling us if we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see, Jonathan. We haven't seen exactly what the changes consist of. Is Mines not considered too small for Tier 10? Why not open up similar size maps for Tier 10?
Alright, we're gonna hop back to Garage.
I actually think Mines and Ents are gonna see changes for high tiers in the mid future. Based on conversations we had with the dev team last year about the roadmap for this year, and I just kicked record again.
Stop swinging your legs. You got these like tree trunks for legs.
I'm trying. But yeah, I don't want to talk about what they said the change they wanted to do is yet, but it's something's in the works. As far as Ents, Mines, is there any other really small maps Tier 10C?
Do I need to download NA World of Tanks or change something in settings? So there's this really awesome thing. If you have Game Center, the Wargaming Game Center, you can actually change what server you are on. I believe it's in game setting or game instance or game settings. Essentially, you can install an additional game instance, and it'll allow you to change. It's somewhere in here. It'll allow you to change what server you're on. Ah, right here.
Deathman,
so you can change your region. So if I choose one of these other ones, it'll install a new instance, but really it's just changing the server. So it will take less time for you to actually download the new instance. So, do you speak Russian or do the devs speak English? The devs speak English.
I speak.
Some of them speak
very poor Russian.
Yeah, they speak English better than we can speak Russian, which is 100%, fantastic.
Definitely.
Ooh, Tier 10. All right, we're gonna go ahead and roll for our.
Maybe we'll get British and we'll play the Death Star. But apparently, I have to play what the wheel says. So.
Czechoslovakian. I can't speak today.
We gotta play Czech Tier 10s.
Czech Tier 10s.
So we don't really have a choice.
Nope, not really.
We're playing TVPs.
Vert stabs.
TVPs with 16 HE shells loaded.
Oh boy, alrighty. Alright, well at least we have an auto loader. That's actually kind of nice. I actually have never played this tank.
Really?
So yeah, so this will be interesting. Oops.
Alright, ready for countdown.
Let me change my loadout.
Cheeto Finger says, why is Wargaming killing the STB? Makes no sense. The intent is definitely not to kill the STB. The intent is to give it a clearly defined role.
Yes.
I would say We're taking in a lot of feedback on that specific vehicle right now. Hold off until you get a chance to actually see what it looks like before you make up your mind that it's a nerf. The suspension and the turret buffs are going to change how the vehicle plays, I think, quite a lot.
Yes. Cody Morton says, easy pay to win, gold rounds ruins the game, go. So we took out paying for premium rounds with gold, so we can rework them, so rest assured they'll definitely get some reworking, so hopefully they will be less quote-unquote pay to win. Last question for the day. Did you see the new Avengers Endgame? Tomorrow I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna go see it on Tuesday with our team.
Yeah,
it's
we're
gonna
go
fun.
see it on Tuesday. I'm personally more excited for John Wick 3 than comic book stuff, but you know, it was cool to go see it. I did enjoy the first one. LaRue said Cabbage is actually Wreck-It Ralph, not Groot.
Oh wow!
I'll take it.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't think he has a beard, but maybe
you should cosplay as Wreck-It Ralph.
But I have to shave the beard. So
no, you don't. No, you don't. Just keep.
By the
way,
beard just passed its
bearded.
Its 9th anniversary, so you know.
9th anniversary.
Yeah, me and the beard have been together for 9 years.
All right.
LaRue, is that a reference to LaRue Tactical? I just asked because of the 5.56. That's interesting. Being in Austin, a lot of our office mates are big fans of LaRue Tactical.
Yeah.
Does Putin play what?
Do either of you...
Dude, I have no idea. I know. It's possible.
Do either of you have insider information on the Churchill game carrier will have its own defined line soon? Don't hide behind your NDA agreement. Yeah. This topic is too important.
We're actually going to make it tier 10 because it's too good for tier 6.
Honestly, tier 11, we're just moving it completely to its new tier. It is too carry hard. People just like 100% win rate if you play that. I'm sorry.
So it's going to be its own tech tree. You're not actually going to be able to advance to it because it's too good.
Robert Walker, to adjust sniper's scope zoom when playing on a laptop, I would recommend you get a mouse because I believe you either have to 2-finger scroll zoom, or if your touchpad has that neato awesome feature that allows you to that allows you to scroll by tapping on the like sides or scrolling up and down on the side bit. I recommend that. So
Deathman said any tricks to growing a beard?
Grow one.
I gotta be honest, I think it's primarily genetics. I give you the same advice I give all guys though. Take cold showers, or at least get some cold water on you before the end of the shower. Boost your testosterone levels. Hot water's bad for you. It really is.
There should be no charge for beginners. On top of, there should be a free tier 10 thrown in with first timers so they can play all tiers, as well as there should be even matches instead of bigger boys destroying lower tiers instantly. The little penetration to none for lower guys. So tiers 1 through 3 are actually locked together. If you're a new account, you will not play against anyone who's higher than tier 3 for your first few hundred battles, I believe. And then after that, you will get matched with other people. So we do have some restrictions. We are trying to make the lower tiers a little bit more manageable. I have no equipment on this tank, because I'm a dingus.
Oh, the dingus. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a dingus.
No, I did put... Never mind, I did put equipment on this. I put vents and stuff. But yeah, we are trying to make lower tiers a little bit better experience. We have the essential skip to tier 5, which is kind of nice. We would like some feedback, so if you guys have any feedback on the new player experience, please do submit some. We do look at it constantly. We would love for people to continually join our game, and I believe having some nice new player experience would make that a little bit easier for people to do so.
We are always trying to improve it. It is definitely better than it was, but you know, it's still
could
not
always
great.
improve. Can always make things better. We always try to. Joke's on you, I take hot showers and I still have a life expectancy of over 8 more years.
I don't know.
What's this in response
It's scum of the earth telling us that they're female. That's the only thing I think that would change life expectancy that drastically. Unless having a beard lowers,
apparently.
Unless having a beard lowers your life expectancy.
Ooh.
Which I don't think so. But I know that men live shorter lives than women on average.
In the next patch, are you going to buff the E100 and IS-4? No. The E100 and the IS-4 will definitely get changes. Currently, in the next patch, which is 1.5, the Cranbang, and it's tier 9, and I think 8.
All those Swedish heavies with auto loading.
Yes, all the Swedish auto loading heavies are gonna get reworked. So that is the first batch of tanks that are getting reworked. And then after that, I believe, is going to be the mediums, which is the STB-1 and the Leopard 1. So, you know, all those changes that we promised are starting to trickle in. We're essentially going to be doing a few tanks at a time. Unfortunately, we can't do big swaths of changes because we need to check and make sure we can see how the meta of the game changes as we make those rebalance edits.
Oh, did somebody say Scotch o'clock? Is it?
Scotch.
I gotta go get the Blemerangi.
I don't think we're gonna bring AP back to artillery, because we removed it for a reason.
I will say that was actually one of the possible RD changes that we discussed.
Oh, really?
Would be giving artillery back AP shells and then...
oh, right. So AP...
and then only having stun on HE.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's actually something that is being discussed, but we're going to try some other stuff.
Is there a way to see what premium vehicles can be restored? I would ask CS to see what premium tanks you've sold to see if you can retrieve those back.
The Cranbang is being reworked? Yeah, I call it the Cranwagon personally, but apparently that's not right.
Oh. Has Wargaming ever thought about adding the New Zealand Bob Semple tank? Honestly, I read that as SpongeBob tank, and I was highly confused.
Oh, I say yes. I say yes, we should. But I don't know. Bjorn says married men live shorter lives than women on average. That's my choice.
Are we ever going to get 20 or 30-minute matches in a random gameplay? Some of us want this on huge maps. Grand battles.
I don't know if those go that long. Usually.
They don't go that long, but Grand Battles is a longer game.
There's definitely some, like Frontline, obviously there's respawns, but it is a longer game mode and a larger map. There are more different game types being considered in addition, just to give you an idea.
I think we might have this game. Thank you, Exposed?
We gotta see if Exposed is gonna carry the day.
Alright, swap to your screen then.
Alright, so everyone, let's all judge Exposed's bat chat play here.
Oh, that's how
it's
Exposed!
It's Pickle!
It's Pickle!
Yeah, he's shooting a Pickle.
Hey! Kill Pickle!
I don't know who to root for.
Kill Pickle! What is the Platoon Q link, or is it the empty Q box below? Actually, I actually need to remove that because that is the wrong one. That's not the link. This is our link. There's our link. Why not let artillery platoon, well, I mean, technically artillery
I saw that,
platoon.
Disciple. I agree.
Very technically. Artillery can platoon in dynamic platoons.
Oh, Shell just passed Exposed.
Thank you for banning the tank view direction mod. It deserved it. New countries coming to the game. Probably at some point. I don't think we have anything.
Next two lines are Swedish mediums and British lights. Those are the only two future lines that have been confirmed at this time that we can share. But there definitely are other nations being considered and developed in terms of research. But those are the next two lines being developed for the game. And the British lights, they both look really cool, by the way. The British lights look really cool. The Swedish mediums, more of you have got a chance to see the Swedish mediums because they're on the common test. They're going to be fun.
Is there going to be a code on this stream? No, sorry. And then as Scrawford, as we like to say, asks, can we see more fun modes or can old ones come back? Yes, we are trying to bring back chaffee races, which would be pretty cool. Otherwise, we'll see. I would love to see like the battle royale mode come back. That would be kind of interesting.
Denzel says no code, no free tyke. Thank you for playing.
All right, no worries.
We will do giveaways on the stream in the future. We didn't want to, as we launched it, it wasn't something we wanted to make a normal part of the stream that people showed up and expected every day. But we will do giveaways.
Hey, Wargaming, fix my email address change, will ya? What do you mean?
I suspect that he has a customer support ticket in.
Ah, okay.
Hope that gets worked out for you soon. Our CS guys are in the office working right now.
Alrighty.
So.
Do you want to hop back to garage? Is the STB getting a hydro pneumatic suspension? So it's being discussed. We don't quite know yet. Also, thank you, Exposed. I appreciate your joining us. Duke Wolf, if you're around, we're gonna try one more time to invite you. Otherwise, we're going to get Hyper Turtle in because I can't pronounce his in-game name.
What?
That's his in-game name.
What? That's not a name.
That is. It is. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Hyper Turtle, but in like another language.
Exposed said.
GG. That's
that was embarrassing for me, which I appreciate because his name is Exposed.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was embarrassing for you, Exposed, that's
right.
every game on stream for me.
Tier
so.
6. And let's see what
nation I have to play.
Yep. All right.
Purple. It's the purple one.
It's German. All right, we're playing German tier 6.
German tier 6. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna play that the Panther predecessor I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I actually don't think it's that bad.
I'm gonna play
the
Dicker Max.
The 3001D, I believe.
Nice.
It's got a little pea shooter, but you just keep plucking away at people from distance. It does some pretty good work.
Awesome. So when can we apply to be a volunteer sheriff again? Next
May.
month.
Gonna have an event in May.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to finish booking that. Thank you for reminding me.
There you go. You reminded Cabbage of things he needs to do.
Yeah, April really went by really quick, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's already almost May.
All right. In Swahili and Swedish. That's Hyper Turtle in Swahili and Swedish. All right.
There you go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go in.
Will you bring back more tanks like the Tog? I mean, probably at some point. I didn't know we haven't sold the Tog in a while.
Yeah, didn't we just sell the Snail Squad a couple
we did.
last month?
I think
or
last
2 months
month.
ago.
Something like that.
But yeah, I mean, we always want. I wish we could
Poser.
get more tanks like the Tog. I don't think there is any tank like the Tog.
No,
the Tog is a one-of-a-kind, unique, magical, spectacle experience.
How can I play with you guys? All you have to do is join the waitlist. We have 10 people on our current waitlist. But I'm going to post the link again. Join the queue. Queue. If I can spell.
Yellsnet, which I suspect is Hensley backwards, says, I killed the chieftain in a pub match the other day. Please give me a reward now. Beating the chieftain is your own is the real reward.
Yeah. Is there any way to fix this problem? What problem? I'm so confused.
Oh, Cryptic is dropping a reference to the Sharks game last night.
Oh.
You know what, Cryptic, though? The refs didn't give up 4 goals, all right? The Sharks, and we're both Sharks fans, by the way. The Sharks scored those goals. Those weren't credited by the refs for nothing, all right?
Jace Ventura says, Cabbage and Tragic, you guys make for a pretty good stream team. Great job.
We try.
We try real hard for you guys. We do like to bring you guys information, sneak previews.
Tragic
stuff like
does.
that.
I usually roll in about 5 minutes before the stream, coming out of a meeting, disheveled and clueless.
That's why we have these nice things, which
and
tell him.
I look at it all the time.
And he says nothing.
I'm looking at it right now.
Speaking of, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that's going on. We still have the Swedish 4 going on, so if you guys want to get yourself a nice Swedish crew, highly recommend it. It's a few missions. It ends on April 29th. We also still have OSD 8-Bit Salute going. If you donate to the donation link, you actually get some missions to do, which is super awesome. And then we have We have our article about the Swedish medium tank rebalance, and the on track for the WZ132-1 is still going on, so if you want to check all of those out, you can. And then we also have Tank Mastery going on. So the new Tank Mastery, which starts tomorrow, and our current one ends tomorrow, the new Tank Mastery is the M5 Stuart, and then we have the Type 1 Chihi, as well as the ARL-44. Ow, ooh, that hurt. And then we have the AMX 50 Foch.
Hyper Turtle dropping, as he is wont to do, dropping puns in game chat and causing the team to cringe.
Oof.
Alexander asks, how long is the stream? We run until 6 p.m. Central Time.
So we have about an hour left in our stream.
Ace Internet Fighter Palette on YouTube asks, will the STB1 be getting a hydro pneumatic suspension?
I believe I already answered that.
Very, very likely, to the point that I can just say yes, actually.
Yeah?
It is.
Oh, I
don't think it's on
the
the test server, and I'm not sure it's coming with this patch, but that is the plan ultimately, yes.
Dan131D says, Tragic and Cabbage, on the live/comment test server, for some reason in the tank tech tree, I'll go to buy the gun, and the name of the tank covers the gun research thing, so I can't get it, and I can't get the next gun/tank. I would recommend submitting a support ticket. That's not something we can necessarily help you with. Support tickets in a test server is like, harder. We don't quite know what your view looks like, so definitely submit a ticket with a screenshot. Any status update on tank rewards that can be shared? I would say next few months.
Soon, and sooner than I usually mean when I say soon.
The Swedish 4, could we get the ability to complete those kinds of missions more than once a day? We'll definitely submit that as feedback, for sure.
Wow, I got mobbed there in the forest.
Oof, I'm sorry. So we're all dead, including,
yeah, our entire team
Hyper
just
Turtle.
fell apart like a Chinese motorcycle, which is probably not an okay thing to say anymore.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't know of any Chinese motorcycles that have a good reputation, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Alrighty. So we're gonna roll for next one, and the next person that we have in line.
Thanks for the game, Typer Turtle. Sorry we failed you.
Kihohu. And they gave streamer's choice for tier. We're gonna play American. Do you want to play tier 10?
I will play whatever.
Alright. Let's do a tier 10, as long as they also have a tier 10, hopefully. Alrighty, we got Kihohu.
Is Watt planning on going back to the American Heritage Museum? Definitely, Luke, for sure. I don't know when at this time. It might not be this year, actually, so we're setting timeline expectations, but yeah, for sure we're going back.
Quick note, we do have some people submitting their emails, which is not something that I thought would happen. Guys, don't submit your emails, please submit your in-game name. So the name that shows up in-game up here, that's the one that you want to submit. So I'm only gonna say the first part of your name, which is Babino, or sorry, the second part of your name, which is Babino. Please redo your submission and I'll get you in next. Otherwise, I'm going to remove you from the Platoon waitlist.
Alexander says, should I go to college class or keep playing Watt? You should go to class.
Yeah. Tier 10.
Especially if you're in college. Think about how much you're spending for that class. Go get your money's worth out of it.
Yes, please do. Is World of Tanks planning on going back to the American Heritage Museum? Hopefully, at some point.
I just answered that.
Oh, never mind.
She doesn't listen to me, guys.
No, I don't.
She completely tunes me out the whole
Yep.
stream.
I can't hear anything you say.
Just zeroed. Ready to count in here for tier 10?
Yes, we are. Alright.
We got the T-57 platoon here. Jason, we're not going to be playing all night.
2, 1, go.
We're going to be playing until 6 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Timothy says, don't nerf the STB1. We're not trying to.
Yeah.
The goal is not to nerf it. I do know that there's a lot of red on that infographic, and I really hate that infographic a lot. I'm also a little put off by the dispersion nerf, the 0.01 nerf.
Yeah.
But the intent is because the dev team sort of charted those 3 mediums on the same graph as different types of support mediums. The STV1 is being changed so that it's supposed to be a close range ridge support medium, The Leopard 1, of course, is being positioned to be the long-range sniper, and the AMX-30B is positioned to be the jack-of-all-trades of the 3 of those tanks. So the STB1 is... The changes are not intended to be nerfs. There are some improvements to the turret armor, and the hydropneumatic suspension will eventually be added, and that is going to add some extra oomph to the tank that might not show up just on those numbers that you've seen.
Yeah. Also,
the dispersion buff on while moving is actually like the biggest change for the vehicle, and it's a massive buff. It's like I think it was 0.07 out of 0.16 total dispersion is being taken down, so that's massive.
So somebody asked about Twitch Prime Delta package. Very, very soon. You said that there's not much time left in April. You're correct. That's because the package will drop very, very soon. Hey guys, hey Tragic, what day in August are you going to Connie it? It's from the 15th to the 17th. I want to make sure I make it on the right day. Probably, hopefully, every single day.
Yeah, we'll almost definitely be there all 3 days.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a proper tent set up. Still working on what exactly that looks like, but
yeah, we don't want anyone to have to come on a specific day to see us.
Cody on YouTube asks, is Wargaming going to be removing any tanks from the tech tree in the near future?
I don't think so.
Not that I'm aware of. No. Darthlog on Twitch says, how's the weather in Austin? It's actually surprisingly hot today.
Yeah.
It's the first hot day of the year, I think.
No. We've had a few hot days of the year. It's just...
It's the first day that it's actually been a little painful to get into a car.
Yeah.
That's my
I would agree with that one. Cured Apathy, you don't have anything to do with game development though, right? We do submit feedback, and so like the devs do get feedback from us. We don't develop, but we do deal with community, so we do get some information from our lovely devs.
James on YouTube said that James on YouTube asked why he was removed from the waitlist, and I think it was because email and no in-game name. Is that why?
Yes.
Yeah, we need your in-game name on the waitlist, friend.
We do need your in-game name. Oh, James? Oh, okay, so you are James24K, I believe, hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. That's your in-game name.
Sorry, there were a few other
yeah, I'm gonna
comments
push up.
there. Somebody talk about what are the roles of Russian tanks. To get shot in the turret and not have gun depression, but otherwise be really good.
New here, is this the PC version? Yes.
Cody says, we're going to make animal skins to put on tank. It would be fun. I did one for the Alpine Tiger.
We did the Doge.
We did the Doge recently for playing the Watt Classic, which was pretty cool. I would say there's also the new, are they decals? The bigger emblems? There's a lot of animal style decals, so you can get a little bit of flavor there if you're into that. But yeah, definitely we want to do more styles. Wow, I do want to know how hot it is in Austin in the summer. It regularly climbs over 100, 105 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's also pretty humid. It's not as humid as Houston is what I've been told, but it does get relatively...
It's pretty Houston. Yeah, it's humid enough that it doesn't feel like it doesn't make you feel better when someone says, well, it's not as humid as Houston.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, did Super Corgi Power just drop in here? I'm getting wrecked by this STRV, by the way. There's an STRV across the pond, and it is just ruining my life.
Oh, no.
I'm now stuck in this tiny spot behind Kehoe who's trying to carry us.
Can I join the platoon? We do have a queue going, so if you want to join the queue, then yes. Yes, you may. But it might be a couple of rounds before you get into the platoon.
Alright, we got that E75, so at least I didn't do nothing.
There is an object in a 4005, super far out of view distance. They should apply decals like clan emblems so we can submit our own. There's a reason why most games don't do that.
I mean,
if you've ever played Call of Duty,
But
if
yeah,
you've ever played Call
there
of
has
Duty,
to be a pretty thorough review
understand.
process for a lot of reasons. You can't. It's not just obscene stuff, although obviously that is the first thing that people do. But there's also we have to worry about copyright. If it's something that's going to be sold, it obviously can't be anything copyrighted. Or if we don't have the copyright anyway.
Wow, I bounced at least 2 of those shots, I think.
Is the Tyrion American Heavy getting buffed? It's so underwhelming and easy to kill it. Yeah, I think the 8 through 10 American Heavies right now probably.
Oof is a funny word.
I think we'll probably see those get rebalanced in the same way that we're talking about rebalancing other lines right now from 8 to 10.
Okay.
The
object
they all need
has
a little
to
love.
be like here-ish?
Andrew says, as someone said, the coldest winter I ever spent was the summer I spent in San Francisco. I'm assuming you're talking about Mark Twain and not the Slater-Kinney song. But, yep. I do miss the Bay Area summers. They're very moderate and pleasant and cool.
I cannot download the World of Tanks installer. It keeps telling me the certificate is expired. Try a different web browser. That might help you. Ooh, hello. What? Huh?
There was just a GW Tiger. Oh, just like there's a 704.
Oh boy.
Going to shoot the side of the 704. Oh no, I don't have the depression. Oh
Over
no, it's
you.
turning to face me. Time to flee, and not soon enough.
You didn't flee fast.
No, I did not. AMX 40 needs a yellow rubber duck style. Definitely. 100%. Is Wargaming going to do any changes to personal rating because people judge you off your service record? You will be able to use an anonymizer in the near future. That's something we're working on right now. So people won't be able to see your name or your stats if you don't want them to.
Oh gosh.
So that'll fix your problem if you want to use that. But I recommend, don't take what people say on the internet in a video game anonymously. Don't take it to heart. Don't feel bad when someone says something mean. It says more about them than it says about you when they go out of their way to insult you.
Yeah.
I saw Disciple said something about his motorcycle that I wanted to see, but
if I ride my motorcycle all the way to your offices in Texas, will you help me finally get that M60 code from Cabbage?
I mean, we can get lunch.
Yeah, we could get lunch.
Yeah, the valley definitely gets really hot. Voracious Raptor says you really avoid inconvenient questions. We actually don't.
Yeah,
we really don't.
I think we've answered almost every single question.
I'll try and find yours, but I promise you that if you watch the stream regularly,
we're not doing it on purpose.
You know that we don't avoid controversial questions.
We really try not to. Oh my gosh, I'm getting shot.
We might miss it because we do have 3 streams dumping in. Oh, okay, why are you nerfing the 430U? That's controversial?
Where? I couldn't shoot through that wall!
The argument in favor
solid.
of not nerfing the 430U is because it doesn't get played in the hyper-competitive modes. But the 430U is just dramatically overperforming in a lot of little ways, and it's getting some small nerfs all the way around to help bring it into line. The reason it's getting nerfed is because right now it's slightly overpowered.
Alright, Eric Dory says, do you think those who anonymize won't just be subject to more toxicity because they are hiding?
I suspect that might happen.
So there's 2 sides of it. Essentially, if a lot of people do the anonymizer, that's actually great. That means there won't be as many people who are just like, there won't be just like a small minority that are anonymized, which means they won't get targeted because more people use it. Which would be great, but this is also a test, so we'll see what happens, and if there's not enough people, we'll definitely rework it.
Sorry, Syed, unfortunately, PMing me will not get you M60 codes. You're gonna need to PM 1984 Big Brother, all one thing.
Let it be known that he's the one that said that.
He has those M60 codes. Eric on Facebook says, when are you folks going to make the KV5 a contender again, even after the buff still sucks? Yeah, Eric, I agree. I think the KV5, the buff wasn't enough, and it could use some more. I don't know when that will happen, though, but I agree.
Tier 5 French tank.
Tier 5 French?
Yes.
And I have to invite Cheetah Bear.
Yes.
That's terrifying.
I can play the
bears.
bathtub.
For those of you who don't know, I've had a couple encounters with bears in the wilderness. And bears are disturbingly fast.
Oh gosh.
Even black bears, but especially brown bears, are disturbingly fast. So a cheetah bear hybrid,
it's terrifying.
Scary. Oof. Real scary. Yeah, if you think you can outrun a bear, you can't.
They can run like 40 miles. That would make a terrifying horse.
You can't outrun a bear on a motorcycle.
Dude.
I support bear cavalry. All about bear cavalry.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. I do not want to leave the platoon. No, that is incorrect. I want to fix my loadout.
So I should play the left, right?
That is totally your choice. Just saying.
No, it's not, because we can't play in a platoon.
Once again, that is still your choice. Am I late? No. Technically, you arrive exactly when you are meant to.
Because you're a wizard.
Because you're a wizard. I said this on Facebook, no reply. Sorry, we might have missed it. You need to do an event with wheeled vehicles in honor of the famous Joey Chitwood thrill show. May need to search YouTube to understand what I mean.
Might have to.
We'll definitely look. Will the anonymizer be enabled by default? Will players get a hint in-game about it? We'll definitely tell people about it. We don't really know too many details about the anonymizer just yet.
Disciple says, you have encounters with bears is not surprising. If you knew where I went to college, you'd know that it's not.
Why is the 4005 being nerfed?
That's a hint about the long-running mystery of where I went to college. Sorry, what?
Why is the 4005 getting nerfed? Why is the...
It's too good right now. I think the nerfs might be too much, but I've had people who know the game better than me
2, 1, go.
Give both sides of the opinion. Everyone of the people whose opinion I trust that is really good at the game and really understands at a high level agrees it's a little too good right now. But some of them also think that the changes as proposed might be too much, so...
Will there be a feature / animation for using the machine gun mounted on the tank? Probably not soon.
Tragic is a liar. Don't let her to mislead you into thinking you might be Gandalf. Actually, it's all wizards that arrive when they mean to, not just Gandalf.
Can you explain why the Leopard 1 didn't just receive the soft stat buffs it desperately needed? Why does it rework, leave it even less map flexible than it is now?
Yeah, so the reason is because, again, I said it a couple times, but these tanks are being balanced around each other in the idea that they all form some sort of a support medium role, and that the Leopard's role is to be a long-range sniper tank. And so the changes are to try and create a balanced sniping support medium and fit into that archetype.
Oh no.
Some of them make sense, some of them don't. For instance, a lot of people are upset about the change from heat to APCR because APCR loses penetration at range. Klaus mentioned that in his video. It's totally true. You will probably be bouncing special shells off heavily armored tanks from super long ranges.
Is this live? Yes.
If you're shooting APCR. But heat is really slow, velocity-wise, whereas the APCR is really fast. So, I don't think you're going to be able to snipe super heavies unless you get a flat side shot, but you're going to be able to hit stuff at max draw range on the move. So,
can you ask the devs to put the T-22 medium in the Bond shop? We'll see if it happens. There's hopefully going to be some of the removed tanks being put into the Bond shop. We'll see. They're definitely going to be relatively on the expensive side because we don't want just anybody being able to get them.
Scum of the Earth dropping some Tolkien lore. Radagast the Brown is never on time probably because he doesn't really do his job. Correct, Radagast that bum. Instead of doing his job and what he was sent to Middle-earth for, he just lazed around and hung out with all the animals and trees and stuff, and occasionally delivered a message here and there instead of doing his real job like Gandalf did.
Where can I see round velocity? I don't think it's...
velocity? Yeah. Vehicle, if you go to the equipment details for the gun in question, you can see it.
Oh,
this little wheelie boy. Oh no!
Queely
Shoot
boy.
the wheelie boy!
Queely boy is
I'm not gonna get another shot.
going weird ways.
Yeah, so you can't see it in game, but we can show you when we get back to the garage.
Fun. That would be cool. I would love a rubber duck.
Thumbs
just
up.
in the middle of the bathtub.
Thumbs up if you think Cabbage is Seth Rogen's failed clone.
Oh!
I take offense to that because I'm not Canadian. Not Canadian.
You're close enough.
Now there's anything wrong.
You're essentially
with being Canadian,
you're essentially
but
a
I'm
lumberjack.
not Canadian.
You might as well be Canadian. You might as well be Canadian.
Byron says, I ain't gotta outrun the bear, I just gotta outrun you. Depends on the bear, to be honest.
Wait, what? I'm done trying to get into you. I can figure out how, and you won't answer how.
I think you're trying to figure out how to get into Platoons.
Oh, how do you get into Platoons? All you have to do is... Ooh, that's Cheetah Bear's name. All you have to do is go to this link. Ooh.
Jeep asked about putting the 22 in the bond shop. I think she answered that.
Yeah,
but yeah, we will ask. I think it might already be in the plans. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The T22 kind of sucks right now, though, guys, to be honest. It's not that good.
Okay, this wheelie boy is just, like, going back and forth. I'm hoping that he gets himself
Cryptic says,
spotted.
Cryptic's leaving because I insulted Canadians. I'm sorry, Cryptic. I don't have a problem with Canadians. I'm just not one. That's all.
Ow. Oh, that's SU-85.
I hit him.
Seth Rogen is failed clone of CabbageMechanic, says
yeah,
Timothy Floyd.
That's better.
Ooh, okay, we're already watching you. Cool. Alright, so we just got finished with Cheetah Bear.
I don't think Seth Rogen is failed. I've actually been... We're getting way off topic now, but do you guys watch Preacher? I'm a huge fan of the Preacher comic books, and they did a great job on the show.
I watched some of that.
Great job on the show.
I watched some of that.
Oh no! Cheetah Bear's in trouble in the mid, and I'm nowhere near enough to help.
I have all of the removed tanks as Keep in full caps. Awesome, I'm proud of you. Who would win, an E100 or one wheelie boy? Depends if you're playing HE100.
Depends on who's playing each
and if you do or do not shoot them in the wheels.
Yeah.
Will Artie ever get to Platoon again?
Sorry, Cheetah Bear, I'm trying.
Possibly, probably not with other artillery, though. Okay, Tragic, we'll see you guys on the 15th of August. Awesome. Super happy about that. I get what you're saying about 3 support mediums, but the Leopard rework leaves it so weak there's no reason to ever use it. It's been so bad for so long, and this doesn't help it. So we'll see how the changes go, guys. These changes have only just hit super test. They can change at any point in time between now and the patch after this one.
Yes.
So this is patch 1.5. These tests are only in super test currently. They can change. We'll see how things go. Please do be at least a little bit patient. We'll see how things work out. Okay?
And
cool.
In super test, stuff frequently does change in super tests, whereas common test stuff doesn't change, and when it does, we found out that it doesn't always go well. Cough object 268v4. Sometimes changes made in common test are done, and it's a mistake. But stuff does change after super test all the time. Mm-hmm. So for sure, these aren't even close to final.
Let's see. TragicLoss, can you please tell Cabbage that I'm disappointed he's using the 90mm and not the 105mm?
I just used the one that came on the Sheriff Account, friend. Sorry.
Yeah. Will you be able to buy bonds in the bond shop? No, the bond shop is meant for you to buy tanks. And other things, possibly? I don't know.
What did that
how would you guys personally buff the IS-4? It's not too good currently, as you know. Personally, I don't know, because I'm not super great at the game. But we do know that it is getting a buff. Unfortunately, I have no reason to be able to speculate. I've never really played the IS-4, so I don't know what's underperforming about it.
Because it's kind of like a more mobile heavy, right? Which obviously the 277
it's a heavium.
Filling that role.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they'll try and do something to separate it from the 277, or if they'll make it like probably like an in-between between the IS-7 and the 277 is what I would suspect. They have 3 arties left, so they only have 2 people left on the board, just the S-35.
James24K says, if wheeled vehicles were brought into the game because of the game? Will multi-turreted tanks come too because of the Leviathan game mode? So that was a consideration, but at this point in time, the devs weren't satisfied with the way that they played. And so, we might not see multi-turreted use too soon. And then Artificial Intelligence says, are you on a delay or can I try and sync drop with you? We are doing count-ins in chat. Please press battle when we type out go. Because we are on a delay, but the chat is not, which means the chat is on time and you will press it at the same time as we do. And then, will the E5 ever be buffed? It's kind of useless compared to the Super Conqueror. He wants it to be buffed. I think it would be nice to get buffed.
Can I see this real quick?
Yeah.
Sorry. So Scum came back about the Radagast and said Radagast was chosen by the Valor of Honor that his job was just to look over nature and not over Middle-earth. But my understanding is they were mad because he did in fact ditch his job. So I think he did. I think he did ditch his job.
All right. We are going to get Marshmallow 761.
Thanks for the game, Cheetah Bear. Sorry we left you behind there in the middle, but we weren't really in tanks that were equipped for that fight.
Yeah. Cool. So we get Marshmallow 761 who wants to play a tier 4, so we're gonna do a tier 4 American.
I'm not finding a player by that name.
Oh, interesting. Alright, Marshmallow, I don't know if that's your in-game name or your YouTube name, but please do.
Let me swap it to an E and see if there's... Nope.
Nope. Alright, Marshmallow, please resubmit. Or go back and edit your name. After that is Executus. So
yes, he can carry me instead of kill me for once. Actually, he killed you last
tier
time.
5, so we're gonna do tier 5 American.
Although he did do most of the damage on my tank, despite not getting the kill. Alright,
tier 5 American. Ooh, we have a few choices. Play the T67. Why not? Why not?
So unnecessary ammo rack on YouTube asks, will the E5 ever be buffed? It's kind of useless compared to the Super Conqueror. So it is important to note the context of why the E5 is where it is. There was a long period of time where the E5 was really, really, really good.
I don't think your chat's updating, so I'm going to open mine and then refresh yours.
So, and it was an example, I think, of something that got over-nerfed. When they did nerf it, they hit it a little too hard, and now it just has the lore from plate is weak, the hatch is weak again. So I do think it will get a buff again at some point, but it got dropped to that point because it was too good. I'm gonna just bring the Derp Sherman.
All right.
Because you can never go wrong with the Derp Sherman.
All right. Tier 5.
Executive says that he just 3-marked the Chaffee. Congratulations, nice.
Get ready. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, can you put the Leviathan camo
in the bond shop? Maybe.
In the bond? I don't know.
It'll probably be in the normal styles for gold.
Yeah.
If we did bring it in. That's a cool idea though. I wonder if we still have that.
Yeah.
I think the Leviathan came out probably a few months before the tools we created to make 3D styles were in, so I don't know if it might just be a camo instead of a proper 3D style.
Alright, so we are getting down kind of to the wire in terms of the amount of people in the queue and the amount of people that we can grab. You have your entire screen up.
Oh, were we on my camera?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Whoops.
Alright, so in terms of the wait list, we're going to... I'm gonna remove anyone who has already been in the platoon. So up next after Executus is going to be Craig44, and XX, welcome to the team.
Yeah, so they saw my conversation with Kevin. Got it. Yeah, so we found out that somebody had been given the T103 by mistake in a support ticket a year ago. We were talking about that.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so they just had an unreleased tank in their garage after they were trying to restore a T10.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a boo-boo. A little bit of a boo-boo.
Oh,
How do you hit a wheelie boy with a derp gun, I wonder?
You don't.
You don't. So far, my experience.
Oh, God. Oh, we're defending. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm super dead.
Already?
Yep. I realize. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna yeah, we're gonna watch you. That's fine. All right. I'll read some questions. Why doesn't Wargaming delete SPG? It's been nerfed so much. Let us choose a like tier to replace. The reason why we don't remove artillery / SPGs from our game is because it is too ingrained in the game's ecosystem, and so removing artillery at this point in time.
I hit the wheelie boy with the nerf
Nice.
knife.
Removing them at this point in time would require us to also rework every single map in the game, because when creating maps and when balancing different tanks, we also have to consider every single class in the game, including artillery. So it would take a major overhaul of everything that our game is. So,
oh no, enemy trap.
there you go. I get to say I get to curse this time. Can the turret on the ship barn get a skin that looks like an outhouse? I hope so. That would be absolutely hilarious.
If you say it, does that mean I can't say it?
Yes.
Oh man.
Anyways, we already answered about putting the Leviathan into the bond shop. What tanks have been removed that may be in the bond shop? Probably tanks like the Death Star, the Foch 155, the old version. What else? There's a couple of other tanks.
What was the Russian, the 122,
122
54 is possible? I'm
54 or 44?
not confirming it for Bond Shop, but it's possible.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the new NA Discord. Thanks for starting it up. Of course. Any idea on how British Lights will play? No idea. Any unique features similar to tanks already in game? Once again, no idea, unfortunately.
I'm not sure if they're gonna have a dedicated unique feature. We'll see.
Warchild says, I'm going to vote. You don't have to overhaul anything, just remove artillery. No, that's not possible. When you think about literally any live game, completely removing a class would be absolutely impossible without overhauling everything else. Trust me, it's true. You can completely imbalance a game by removing an entire class.
It would be rough at this point in the game's lifespan, for sure. And again, guys, 20% of the player base plays primarily artillery. So,
in before
you might be a hater, but they should get to enjoy the game that they like to play too.
Warchild says, I do, but a boy can dream.
I just got derped.
That's true.
I just got counter-derped.
Oh,
NSX giving me the rip.
We are on a delay. We are on a delay, unfortunately, so. Just ignore me. Alright, I'll ignore you forever, Warchild.
Hey, Warchild, how's it going?
I don't think you actually want me to say that, Warchild. I don't think you actually want me to ignore you.
Thanks for the nice shot, Marvin. I unfortunately made some stupid positioning decisions there at the end.
Can people make missions easier for Artie so people won't have to grind them so much? I mean, for the new changes for artillery, the devs are considering
I think
changing them.
He's talking about if you're doing the new campaign missions where you have to play RD to complete them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hashtag use your commendations.
Those have been going through some fine tunings, but yeah, maybe save those commendations for the RD missions.
Alright, are we all dead? Alright, we're all dead. Sorry, Executus. We tried. Oh wait, but we're about to win. Nice! Is that guy's name? What's his name?
Chip, we're letting the person platooning with us decide.
Is this guy's name Nuts and Butts? I think somebody's name is Nuts and Butts. What
tiers
tiers
and they're in the Fart Clan.
Yeah! Nuts and Butts. Awesome. Great name.
Right.
Someone said something and I was gonna
You learn something new every day.
Chip Conley asks, what tiers are you running? Whatever tiers that our platoon mate chooses.
I told you she doesn't listen to me.
I don't, ever. We're gonna roll for the next
Thanks
nation
for the game,
that we play.
Executus.
Craig44, you are up next. You guys are so good today about joining the platoon. I'm so proud of people. Like, good job, guys. Congrats.
Yeah, except the one username that didn't exist.
Ooh, okay.
And Duke Wolf. Duke Wolf 2.
Hold on. Loyal Hyperion says, okay, guys, at Wargaming, do you dip your fries in ketchup or do you cover them? Please tell me you are normal. Dip. Yes, I do dip my fries. I do not cover my fries. That is a good way of getting an uneven amount of ketchup on all of your fries.
Also a dipper. Not a huge ketchup fan, though.
All right, so it's our choice. I'm going to let you pick the tier. But
I get to pick the tier.
Oops.
What nation? I'll wait till
we
find out what nation before I pick the tier.
Polish.
It's going to be...
We're doing Polish because I accidentally re-rolled our...
I'm going to pick tier 6 then so that we can play
six.
the poodle.
Poles. Poodle.
Love the poodle.
The strudel. Man, a strudel actually sounds really good right now. Is Domo not allowed to stream anymore because he goes beach on Overlord? With emphasis on beach and Overlord?
He's gonna be mad about that. He's gonna be not happy about that.
Oh man, he's in chat too. Oh man. Alright, Alright, making sure we didn't miss any questions. If we did miss your questions, please do just submit it one more time. We do have 3 chats going and about 222 of you in chat. So if you guys want to help us out, make sure you do submit your question again if we missed it. So.
Domo says, we're all going to be streaming more often, but Tragic and Cabbage are the most official.
Someone has to watch chat. That's true.
It's true.
But we do plan on starting to rotate more and more of our community guys in. They won't all necessarily be doing Q&As. Sometimes we're going to do creative streams. Sometimes we're going to do some educational and learning streams. So please do check and make sure.
Ready for the countdown?
Yes.
Tier 6
and up next after Craig is going to be James 24K. All right, get ready. Tier 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Wargaming, I really want to trade styles that will never be used for those I really want. When will that be possible?
I'm not sure when, but I don't want to say never because we've offered similar things with other things in the past. So hopefully at some point we will.
Who will be doing the learning and the education, us or you? Both. So essentially, my idea is to bring people in who know the game better than us to kind of teach us and explain the mechanics, and you guys can essentially learn alongside us. So, is there some...
Hold on, I got one from the back.
Yeah,
Scum said, is there a fast food restaurant better than Five Guys? Yes, P. Terry's.
P. Terry's is amazing. Next question. All right. Is there some queue to go to Platoon with you guys? Yes, but currently we are kind of cutting it off because we only have about 24 minutes left in the game.
Hold up. Matthew Tyler on Facebook circled back around Money Hungry Wargaming with no new ideas.
Oh, all right.
He dropped that in the first 10 minutes of the stream, too. I like that. He came back.
Nice. Awesome. Good to see you again. Glad you stuck around to say hi. I missed World of Tanks. I just won't play it with the BS arty. I'm so sorry, Nitro.
There's Blitz.
Yeah, we are planning on making some changes to artillery. This person has the Doge camo.
Yeah, Doge camo.
All right.
On the KV2. I love when if you get a meme camo, you should put it on a meme tank. Yes. That's my belief.
Unless it's the TS5, and you should absolutely put the lobster camo from Christmas on it because you get a big lobby boy.
A big lobby boy.
A big lobby
boy. Big crustacean boy.
Big crustacean boy.
Kyle says, why does the voice chat on current gen still sound like the original? Are you talking about a console voice chat?
Or in-game for World of Tanks PC.
I don't know about that.
Because if you're using in-game voice chat, I feel so sorry for you.
Do people use it?
I don't actually know. Doja's on my T95. Nice.
I would argue the T95 is a meme vehicle. An excellent vehicle. But a meme. Come on, Poodle. Don't fail me now. Come on, Poodle. Don't fail me again. Thank you.
Nice. Oh, you helped me kill that.
Poodle power!
should be 1 arty per game. So we've actually gone over this a couple of times, but essentially, the reason why we have 3 artillery per game is because if we made it any less than that, you would get artillery every game, and with 3 arty per game, you get a little bit more leeway and a little bit more variety in terms of how many artillery is in your game. It ranges from 0 to 3. So if you want 2 artillery every single game, you really don't want that.
Oh no, Craig died.
Alright, T-67 in the back.
Oh. T-67 and
there he is. I missed
the
wrong window.
Trying to dirt me too. Yeah, unfortunately these guys are gonna be mad, but we can't cap with this pressure.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm gonna just apply more pressure and try and get this T-67 out of there.
Aw, I missed. He moved. Alright, I'm gonna push up next to this brick building because the T-67 has moved.
Found where I am.
And I'm not getting spotted anymore, so. Alright, pressuring cap. Please don't die over there.
Oh, the Wolverine was doing some gymnastics.
Oh, dang. Why did Wargaming not touch any lower tier arty with the proposed changes? Tanks like the M44 are what needs the nerfs. So everything is under consideration, like all tiers are in consideration as to what will happen to them, so don't write it off yet. There can still definitely be changes made.
KV2 coming from behind.
Yep.
We're gonna need to focus all of our poodle power on this KV2.
Absolutely, positively. No! Oh god, crap. Grill.
I don't want to get grilled.
This is why you don't sit next to each other. Oh gosh.
That's Jackson. Another Jackson.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Found another victim. No one's gonna find Miss Jackson. Anybody? Panic at the Disco?
That was not the song I was referencing.
Oh, never mind.
I was referencing Outcast.
Oh no, the KV2 word. Okay. Oh god. Alright, I'm moving away. Oh, my engine's dead. Oh gosh.
Oh no, the KV2 is back. Ah! Got me. Alright, let me catch up with chat here. Tasdar says, "Can you tell me how to live my life?"
Oh no, yeah, KV1S.
You know, with honor. Yeah, that's it. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your local community. Be responsible for yourself.
No.
Be responsible for people around you who need it. That's it. It's not that hard.
Oh gosh.
Don't be a dick.
What is going on here?
I can say don't be a dick, right? That doesn't count?
Yeah. What is going on here? Why is everyone missing me? Oh, I tried real hard there, guys.
Have you guys ever been on Wargaming's private jet? I don't think it's private. It's just it's just branded. It's a Belavia. So Belavia is the Belarusian airline, and they have a jet that is papered World of Tanks. But I think it's just like a sponsorship.
Are you both employees of Wargaming? Yes. Also, someone is asking, you proved why your stats will never be made public.
Our stats are public.
No, on our sheriff accounts. I'm absolutely willing to show
our sheriff stats are public on our sheriff accounts.
Actually, they're not. They're hidden.
I swear we found them. You can look at them through the website, can't you?
Like, I don't think so.
Reported cabbage for cursing.
Watt Labs.
By the way, I switched back to your screen. I forgot it was on mine the whole time.
_TragicLoss. I think you might be able to find me on Watt Labs. Yeah. Here are my stats, guys. I'm clearly good win rate, but not super great at some tanks. Let's see, what are my best tanks? 257 Heavy, Waffentrager, Panzer, whatever. Let's see what my best tanks are. AMX 40, SU 12244, T28 with FE, the Super Mutant, the Panther 88, the Chaffee, the Pack 40, the T110E4, Waffentrager OI. Yeah.
Dan131D on YouTube asked, Tragic and Cabbage, what do you guys, or do you guys think about talking to the people who do the coding for the game and stuff about adding like snow and rain effects, having night maps? Those things would be cool.
Thank you, Craig.
We actually totally agree, Dan, and that one thing that the devs mentioned when asked about that in a recent AMA is that it's stuff we would really like to add, but we have prioritized other things.
Yes.
And still are, unfortunately. So it would be really cool. We think it is a cool idea, but we want to focus on... Obviously, we've been focusing on balance and matchmaking primarily lately, and frontline. That's where most of our development resources are going.
Yeah. Ivan Upton, yes, there is a World of Tanks North America Discord if our lovely Domo Sapien would like to post the link.
Oh, I accidentally...
Nitro3230 says our game is dying.
I'm going to give the Dasha response, which is everyone is dying.
Everyone is dying.
Everything is always dying.
Everything is dying.
Yeah, I mean, Watt's definitely not as big as it was. Population's down, for sure.
What is the tier? Streamer's choice. All right, we're playing the Death Star.
A long way from dead.
Because someone asked us to play the Death Star earlier, and we couldn't because we weren't playing the UK tanks. So now we're going to play the UK tanks. That's... all right. I'll play.
You said I had to play British.
That's true.
I don't like the rear mounted turret. That's why. Which is funny because I have the Death Star.
Oh no, he only has tier 9.
Okay, so we can't.
All right, tier 9. I will play the Tortoise.
I guess I'll stay in character and play the Conway.
Game is totally dead, didn't you hear? It was posted on Reddit 3 years ago.
Oh, what's the other one?
Oh, crap.
Oh, it was way more than 3 years ago, the first one.
Dang.
The first time I saw What Is Dying posted on the forums was like 2012.
Our game has been dead for 3 years?
What is dead may never die.
Oh, man.
Dun, dun, dun. Game. Oh, hold on. I gotta change all my ammo to Hesh real quick.
All your ammo
to Hesh? I only carry Hesh.
Play the Dead Star.
30 Hesh rounds. Let's go. Hesh is
5 years ago,
Hesh
says Cryptic.
Life. Ready to do the countdown?
Do you guys think PC players will ever get to play with PS4 players? Probably not.
No.
They're console and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Console and PC are completely different games. They're coded absolutely differently, and they have different developers as well. So probably never.
As Wayne from Letterkenny would say, hard no.
Hard no. Stop the Game of Thrones spoilers. There are no elephants! That's all I'll say.
Yeah, did we give any spoilers other than What Is Dead May Never Die?
No. Not being pessimistic, just upset this game hasn't made any strides, IMO, and it feels like players are ignored. We don't try to ignore players. Like, really recently, I think we've been taking a lot of steps in the direction that players want, including rebalancing a lot of tanks, including the E100, the Kranvang, the IS-4, the STB-1, and the Leopard 1. So we are trying to make strides towards making the game a lot better. Like, our developers have definitely opened up and started showing people what we want to do with development. So I think... you know, we're making those steps, and I hope that you guys will kind of take that journey with us and see where...
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, right?
Take that journey with us.
Where our journey is going in the future of World of Tanks. Like, I've been on this ride for 6 years now. I created my account in February of 2013. Yeah. So I definitely would like to continue to see all of the positive changes that World of Tanks makes in the future.
I would say, you know, it's not really fair to say that we don't listen to players. We might not be listening to you specifically, but just about everything we work on is done because some players have indicated that it's something that we want us to work on. They don't always agree with the decisions we make and how to work on it.
Executus wants to know where you're going so he can kill you.
Oh, good. I'm sure he'll find me no matter what.
Scavenger hunt next month, ? Says Cryptic Shock. I'm gonna let Domo Sapien answer that if he would like to.
But yeah, we're making changes because players have asked for them. Not all players agree, and frequently players disagree on things we should do, things we have done, and things we are doing. So it's
there's definitely a split between players. Some players want things done one way, and other players want it done a different way. So we can't. We like to find a nice balance between the two different sides and make sure everyone has something that is, you know, relatively good and positive for the game. It might not be your ideal change, but we would like to make positive strides.
Brian Sizemore says, "You don't listen to me, lol."
Well, Brian, you see.
And then Brad knows.
I don't have ears.
Brad on Facebook gets it. He knows what I'm talking about. You aren't having a few beers with your friends the other day. For those of you who haven't watched Letterkenny, I really can't urge you enough to watch it. It's one of the best comedy shows of the last few years.
James has his gun stuck up all amazing.
And by the way, the next time some Canadian tells me that I don't love and appreciate Canada, I do. Alright? I'm out here shilling for Letterkenny, trying to get you guys a Grizzly in the game, trying to get you guys Canadian styles. Come on. Come on, Canada.
Dude, I would love the Grizzly in the game.
I joke, but I love you.
Oh, when will progress be shared from PC to Xbox, for example? Probably never. The two games are completely different developers as well. So,
somebody asked again about Tank Rewards. We haven't brought it up earlier in the stream, but just real quick.
Yeah.
Tank Rewards, we've actually seen some demos of what it's looking like. It's like development is progressing.
Have we?
Yeah,
you have.
I have.
You have.
And it's
Speak for yourself.
It's coming. I will say soon, and by soon I mean soon in the next 60 to 90 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm platooned with a Canadian right now.
Yeah.
James is Canadian. He's going to carry us this game.
So I'm gonna take this moment as we're kind of trundling along in my tortoise to go over. I'm in city, so I'm gonna go over some of the things that we talked about during the stream, mostly the beginning of the stream, because I wanted to make sure we got as many questions answered as possible. So first of all, we have these amazing shirts for the 8th anniversary of World of Tanks NA. Check those out. We also have Fire Ice, the mission set, still going to be able to earn your amazing new camouflages for the game. So make sure you check that out as well. We also have Tank Mastery. So Tank Mastery last week's ends tomorrow. And we get a new set of tanks, which will be the M5 Stuart, we have the Type 1 Cheehy, and then we have the ARL 44, and lastly the AMX 50 Foch 155. So those are the tank masteries that are going to be starting tomorrow, so do keep that in mind. We also have the Swedish 4. Swedish 4, you get a crew for your Swedish tanks. Super cool, I think that's great. And then that ends on April 29th, so please keep that in mind. And then we have OSD 8-bit salute going, so if you guys donate, you actually get a nice set of missions to complete for yourself. And
great
that
veterans
ends...
charity.
Yeah.
And you can get lots of stuff for donating to them, guys. Please check it out.
And then we have the Super Test medium tank rebounds for you guys to look at, check out, see what you think about those. They're only just on Super Test, they're not definitive. I'm dead, so we're gonna watch you.
I'm gonna go to their base in Conway. There's no way this goes poorly.
Oh, actually... Wait.
Lisa Simpson is moving to Canada next week. Is she really?
And then we have the on track for the WZ132 that just started, I believe, yesterday, so please do check all of those out. Lots of cool missions, lots of stuff for you guys to do. We have Domo Sapien spamming links for you guys, so keep that, check some of those out. I'm gonna scroll through the chat again to check some things out. Let's see. Saladex says, there's one thing I hate so much in the game, the aim calculation. Why can't I calculate the distance myself? Add that option. We like to make things a little bit more simple. We've decided to go for a little bit more arcade versus realistic, so.
Well, I'm totally screwed. But,
yeah, you're in a really thin tank in the middle of the field alone. So.
Well, I wanted to just hang out, but then the entire enemy team just camped their base instead of playing in the north sector, so there you go.
Honestly, S. Crawford, not sure. Anyways, guys, we're gonna show off the t-shirts one more time, as we only have about, well, this is slightly backwards, but this is the orange and blue version on a black t-shirt. Cabbage is going to show you the black and white version.
Dun, dun,
so it does
dun.
come in different shirt colors.
Look, there's soccer
and then
mode.
the design comes in like black and white, orange, and blue, and then there's the orange and blue. So you can get all of those, or just one of them, or none of them.
Very
it's
cool
your choice.
comic-inspired stuff.
Yes. I'm tired of my shots going to the moon. The auto aim is stupid.
Well, stop shooting at the moon.
Aim, possibly. Frank Booth says it's written in Russian. Where do we get the t-shirt? On Amazon. So we're going to be selling these t-shirts on Amazon. I believe Domo Sapien can drop the link, hopefully this time without posting other parts of a conversation that he had. So
yeah, it's okay. I showed my screen twice, so
yeah.
With Teams Office.
Anyways, we have about about 6 minutes left in the stream, so if you guys want to ask any last-minute questions, do so now. I'm gonna get rid of our amazing wheel. I hope you guys say bye to the wheel, guys. Goodbye. It's gonna go into hiding. I was just
laughing because this was the thing showing up on Teams.
Oh. All right. So any last questions that you guys have, please ask them now. We will watch the chat. Any chance will the Clan Wars award tanks to be ever added to the Bond Shop? Possibly. Can't say no at this point. Can't confirm at this point.
Not in the near future.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Is Wargaming doing anything for the 4th? May the 4th?
Me gusta el pan too, friend.
Did you guys have fun in the Leviathan game mode? Yes. Can you do a free-for-all lobby? We had the April Fool's Battle Royale mode, which was kind of interesting.
We did.
Premium Sextant SPG when? Shrug? Dunno. How much concealment do Knocked Over Trees provides now, since before 1.0 they provided none? That's not correct. Knocked Over Trees actually provided camo since way before 1.0. They still do provide camo. Any suggestions on the Borsig Waffentrago ammo?
Look at her go, guys.
Like how each type or just one type, I've been told to load just HE. I don't know. I don't really play the Borsig much. I know some people prefer the smaller gun because it shoots faster.
I would play a tank with Hesh and then load only Hesh.
What does Senator Ratbat do all day? Troll on Reddit.
No, Ratbat does a lot, actually. It'd be real hard to sum it up here. He's the boss.
Will the Object 268 get buffed? Probably not. The V4, we just nerfed it. When can we get Cabbage and Tragic decals? Soon, hopefully.
We haven't talked about it, actually.
I love chickens, says
What would
David.
a TragicLoss decal be? I guess the dinosaur.
A dinosaur, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like, we have a dinosaur in game. We definitely have a dinosaur decal.
Because that score screen was a TragicLoss, and that was in game.
That was. Hold on. Because we have the dinosaur decal here. Let me pull it up in game. So we have the dinosaur decal.
Kyle wanted to know if you can show off where you find round velocity.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you want to swap to your screen?
I have to
and not show off your thing. I often hear "what is dying." Why do they say that, and what proof do they have to make such a statement? I don't know. People like bring up the total players per day as one of the reasons, like the top concurrent players, which you can kind of see in the top left-hand corner. Unsure why. Like, we are a more than 6-year-old game in North America, and so in general, games of this age tend to have, slightly lower concurrent players every single day, but that doesn't mean the game's dying.
You know what? I don't think it's in-game.
Yeah, I think you can find it on tanks.gg, though.
Tanks.gg. Don't know if you go ahead and post the link for that friend.
Tanks.gg is a really great resource. I highly recommend everyone check it out.
I thought it did show velocity.
Yeah, same, honestly. 121 getting buffs with the other medium tanks. Not this time around. It could get buffs in the future or rebalancing in the future.
Could the Crocodile Flamethrower be added? That'd be really cool, but it wouldn't really serve a purpose in the current game.
When will there be a World of Tanks Celebrity Battle Royale?
Define celebrity. We might try and get our CCs and do a little competitive action.
Ooh, we have some caps lock. Ace Internet Fighter Pilot says, Tanks is great!
There we go.
Had to do it that loud too.
A cabbage with a beard. My current thing is a cabbage with a wrench around it, but the beard might make sense.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people try and make beards part of their trademark.
How can we find out how long we've been playing the game? Go into your service record, and it'll say when your account was created, and then when your last battle was.
William says, Awful Panther coming back anytime soon. I sure hope it's coming back, but as far as I know, it's not anytime soon. We did try a version of the Awful Panther, but it didn't work out. So it's kind of waiting for a new take on what it can be before it
When
returns.
will the E25 get buffed? Winky face?
Get out of here.
Get out.
Just leave it.
And then, do you guys have the T103 on your sheriff accounts? We don't have on our sheriff accounts, but we will play it really soon. We'll probably play it when it gets released.
We'll play it. We'll play it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Why do I feel like your Wargaming's version of
cabbage with a beard,
Rutledge from Top Gear America?
I'm not sure.
Do you know that reference? I don't know.
I think I do. I only watched one episode of Top Gear America, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I love how you pass over what you don't care to talk about. New maps.
We frequently don't.
So we don't try to skip, guys. We are not trying to skip over people. It's just that we have so many people speaking in chat that we can't catch everything. New maps. So some of you guys have asked about old maps being brought into 1.0. So in terms of why 1.0 took a while and why a lot of maps got delayed or were delaying adding new maps is because we had to rework every single one of the 40 plus maps to render into 1.0, and so now that all of the maps have been re-rendered into 1.0, old maps and new maps can absolutely be added to the game. So
hey Misha, I'll give you a hello even though you're an Xbox player.
When will you stop adding imaginary tanks? I'll let you answer that one.
I mean, I would say that we don't have a lot of imaginary tanks. There are some
paper tanks.
There are some paper tanks for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, the imaginary. Matthew says you guys create some really one-sided maps. We do our best to take them out.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that a lot of the maps that people love and just haven't come back are just because they're unbalanced.
All right, last couple of questions,
I'd say
guys.
most of ours are pretty darn symmetrical.
We're gonna go with some of the bigger questions, if there are any.
James says, "How can I request to get the TCAS that I missed?"
I don't know.
I don't know, James. We'll look into it.
Let's see. Crawford, I did answer your question. The reason why a lot of people claim that World of Tanks is dying is because of the amount of concurrent players per day. Like USC can hit like 25,000.
No question.
But we are an older game.
The game is 8 years old.
Yeah.
For an 8-year-old game, we're doing incredibly well.
Yeah.
And we do also have some really awesome content in the pipeline. If you thought Frontline was cool, at least for a while, you might be a little bored of it by now.
Yeah.
Frontline is the beginning of a whole lot of reimaginings of what World of Tanks is and can be.
Yes.
If you bear with us, I promise you're going to see some exciting new stuff over the next year, for sure.
Oh my god, she really did ignore me feelings. Goodbye, War Child. Anyways, guys, that is just about the end of the stream. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate all of your questions. Seriously, you guys, thank you for being so attentive, and thank you for paying attention in chat. We will be back on Tuesday. We are going to also try and ramp up the amount of streams that we do next month, so please keep an eye out. It will be amazing. We'll see you on Tuesday. Any closing words, Cabbage?
Yeah, I agree. Mine's needs some help. Fair point. That's it, I think. Thank you all for stopping by. We really appreciate your support for the stream and your support for the game. And go have fun. It's not the weekend yet, but have a nice weekend. Spend some time with your family. Play some tanks. Have a good time.
Yeah.
And
so happy it's Thursday. S-H-I-T.
The weekend officially starts tomorrow, right?
So happy it's Thursday.
Oh, I get it.
S-H-I-T.
Well,
Shirt Barn.
Happy Thursday. We'll see you next week. I can't cuss anymore, so get out of here.
Bye, guys. Whoop.